Once again, Rhoda, thank you for everything that you did this evening, for being here, for the music that you brought, and the person that you are. What were your general impressions of this evening?
I was very impressed with the musicians. When I was listening in my dressing room, the sound was terrific. And I said, my goodness, these musicians are fantastic. They're ready to go into the recording studio and record. I mean, nothing's missing.
Have you got any advice for young musicians?
Well, what I would say is just play all you can, every opportunity. But I don't know if that's the way musicians do nowadays.
What do you mean?
But I know you have to be assured that something's going to be right, and you're going to get a hot meal at night and everything. But I think when we love music, we love to play, and sometimes it's for the music. It's not for anything else.
So, did you feel that love coming from the musicians tonight?
I felt good. I felt like I saw a young man who told me that he had been listening to me since he was 14. He was in the big band, and I was I was already intimidated to come here and play with the musicians, and so I was very happy to feel some love.
You played with both in small formation and also with the big band. How did you feel about doing that in terms of just performance, sound, and everything?
Well, I'm used to playing with a small group, and when I played with the big band, I couldn't play the bass, as you know. because you're the first one who made me stop using the bass, because we don't need two bass players. So when we played with the Sebastián, Félix, and Faniry, when we played together, I was really stomping on the bass, because I said, I got to get this all out of me, because afterwards I have to turn the sound off of the pedals. But normally I play them anyway, like you know.
When we first started playing together, I watched you. How did you get started? How did this start? How did you start doing all that? I never asked you that question. How did you get the feet of, was that the first thing that you did?
No, when I first discovered the organ, I was very young, and I looked and I saw that there's a keyboard on the floor. So that's really rare, because I had already touched the piano a little bit. And a keyboard on the floor, you have to know what it is. And so I started touching them and seeing you have the same scale and everything. And so
And it
took off. I became obsessed with the organ. And the rest is like you see.
Anything you want to add? Anything you like to say? Anything you'd like to just...
Well, I just want to thank you for inviting me to come tonight, because when you asked me, you said, would you want to come and give out the diplomas? And I said, okay, I'm free that day. And I thought I was just going to come hand out diplomas. And
Expect all the rest of this, right?
And then they said, maybe you'll play a number with some of the musicians. I said, okay. Well, we have 2 numbers with the big band if you want to play that. I said, okay. And it was really great. I'm so happy that you got me into this.
Yeah, that I hooked you into this thing without your knowledge, right? Is that what I did? Rhoda, you did great. I love you. Thank you so much. Okay?